Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. In this particular audio presentation, I will give you some of the important tips related with note making. Number one, please remember notes are to be written in phrases only. Never use complete sentences. Complete sentences you can use in case of writing the summary, but in case of writing note, never use any complete sentence. Now, the topic sentence of each paragraph is the main point, and the ideas affiliated to it are known as the supporting points or the subpoints. Now, subpoints, it may be one, more than one, sometimes it can be more than two also. It will depend on the concept in the paragraph, or according to the concept of the paragraph, the number of supporting details or subpoints will be. That it can be two, it can be more than two. Always remember, it depends on the concept as been highlighted in the paragraph. Now, another thing you remember, dear students, each subpoint may or may not have supplementary ideas, which become subpoints. Now, each subpoint may or may not have. It doesn't mean that in every note making you might feel like that you want to break it up. Break it up in the sense that you want to break up the supporting points more. It is not necessary. It entirely depends on the ideas of the passage. And another important thing is that provide an appropriate title every time. Remember, dear students, you have to provide an appropriate title. Include a minimum of 4 to 6 distinctly different recognizable short forms that we call abbreviations. Max to max 6, normally 4. And remember, as far as the latest CBSE syllabus, you should know that the summary should be within 50 words. And you have to meaningfully prepare the summary, checking your note making format and writing according to that. And remember, dear students, the summary should be written in complete sentence and it should be written in a paragraph. Remember it. But the note making format, it should be in phrases, not in complete sentence. But the summary that you will write, it should be written in a complete sentence and it should be in a paragraph. So there is a difference between the two. Now, dear students, I am moving on to another important thing, how to summarize a given passage, how to write a summary properly. First step, read. Read the passage very carefully and critically. Read the passage straight through. Do not stop to look up anything that gives you trouble at the first reading. You should get a feel for the author's tone, style and main idea. You have to get an idea about the style of the author, how he writes, about the main idea that the author is about to convey. If you can get an idea regarding all this, then the note making solution that you will do will be very, very easier to you. Now, one reading is not enough. You have to read it for the second time. See, I have written reread. That is second read. I have written that one in bracket. Rereading should be active reading. Now, second time when you will read, your reading will be active. You will critically analyze and evaluate the unseen passage in order to grasp the meaning of the passage, in order to know the concept of the passage. So, dear students, rereading should be active learning or reading. Underline the topic sentences and key facts with pencil. Underline the main important things with pencil. Label the areas that you want to refer to as you write your summary. When you will write your summary, label the ideas of the important points or the important sections from where you feel like you can write down the summary. Also label means to highlight. You can highlight it with pencil, as I told you, it is written earlier in this particular segment. So also label the areas that you find irrelevant, that you find unimportant or irrelevant. Also mark it up so that you can differentiate between the relevant and the irrelevant points. Identify areas that you do not understand and try to clarify those points. Now again you have to level up those points you do not understand, that later you again go on your third reading, then only you can make it clear. One sentence at a time. Dear student, this is a very, very important tip. Now write the main idea of each paragraph in one well-developed sentence. Now grasp the main ideas or the main concepts of the passage. Now after that, what you will do? Write one line each, one developed sentence related to each paragraph. Make sure that you include in your sentence all the key points. Yes, but make sure that while you will write now, while you will frame it, it should include all the vital points. It should include all the key points. Write a thesis statement. Very important, dear students, writing a thesis statement. The key to a well-written summary is the thesis statement. A quality thesis statement could either express one main idea or assert your conclusions about the subject. Generally, a thesis statement consists of the following parts. What exactly a thesis statement have in it? Number one, a clearly identifiable topic or subject matter. And number two, a brief summary of what you have to say about that topic. So all these things are related with the thesis statement. And remember, dear students, one important thing, you can use thesis statement as the introductory sentence of your summary, while your other sentence can make up the body. So thesis statement you can use at the very beginning, at the introductory part of your summary, and then you can arrange the other sentences that can make up the body. Remember always, a good summary should have good ideas, facts or points in the order in which they are given in the original passage. Now, a good summary, getting 3 out of 3, you have to make it clear that it should have good ideas, it should have good points, good facts, then only it can be a good summary. Add some transition words. And what are those transition words? Like however, also, moreover, etc. That will help with the overall structure and flow of the summary. The following tips will help you to write good. So transition words you can use like moreover, however, also, then. It will add variety and it will add a good flavor to your summary writing. And it will help you to write a good summary. And remember, as far as the CBSE norms were concerned, already been told to you that the summary should be within 50 words and there should not be any errors. Don't put your own personal viewpoints. I already told you previously that your personal opinions or viewpoints should not be written. Whatever opinions and viewpoints are there in the passage, kindly highlight those. And last but not the least, 2 important points are there, dear students. One is check for accuracy. Reread your summary and make sure that you have accurately represented the author's ideas and key points. Reread it. That means after writing it, check it once. If not once, then check it one more time. That is, check it twice. So that finally, not only your format is related with the author's idea or with the passage theme, you have to look also whether the summary is also more or less connected with the theme of the passage. If you feel like yes, it is been interconnected, then you should know that your note making is absolutely right. So I repeat, reread your summary and make sure that you have accurately represented the author's ideas and key points. Make sure that your summary does not contain your own comments. I already told you that your own personal viewpoint, your own personal comments should not be used. You have to go by the ideas and themes represented in the unseen passage. You should not use your own viewpoints. You should not use your own comments. And finally, revise. Revise your summary for style, grammar and punctuation. Revise your summary for style, for grammar and for punctuation. These things should be error free. There should not be any grammatical mistakes. I told you that the entire summary should be error free, and obviously you should revise your style. You should check your grammar. If you have used some punctuation marks, please check it whether it is grammatically appropriate or not. Correct all the errors in composition and rewrite if needed. Yes, Now this is very important, dear students. Correct all the errors in compositions, and if you feel like there is still some errors are there, then it is better you correct it and rewrite it if it is needed. So dear students, that was it. I highlighted in this audio lecture few tips regarding note making. I am very hopeful you will listen to this audio presentation, and if there is any doubt, do ask me without any hesitation. I will clarify those doubts to the best of my ability. Thank you, students. Thank you all.